Hello. David Lucas's The Robot and the Bluebird. I absolutely adore this book. I think David Lucas is a great writer and a fabulous illustrator. I love the way he designs his pages. And this is a really lovely story, really poignant and moving. I'll start it off for you. Let me start all over again. Let me start with my... Hello. David Lucas's The Robot and the Bluebird. I absolutely adore this book. I love David Lucas's work. He's a great writer and I think a fabulous illustrator. I love his style of illustrations. Simplified, but with a beautiful kind of complex layout. I love the way he arranges his images on the page. Absolutely fabulous. And this is a great story. It starts like this. There was once a robot with a broken heart. What a lovely idea. They did their best to fix him, but it wasn't any good. You can see him here asleep on the operating table whilst the other robots try and fix his heart. So he was sent to sit on the scrap heap with all the other old machines. He tried talking to them. He said, "My heart was broken, you know," but they didn't answer. Beautiful little insert here, the finger pointing. Off you go, and it's devastated. Really sad, pitiful robot leaving there, and here he is in the junk, the scrap heap with all the other remains of robot parts, machine parts. So he lay down and looked up at the sky. He lay there through the long dark nights and the empty days. He lay there rusting in the autumn rain. He lay there when the first snows of winter fell. Beautiful, repeated image of this poor robot rusting, freezing. So simple, but really beautiful. Birds here flying away in their formation, a clue as to what's going to happen soon. And there, one day, was a bluebird, fighting against the freezing wind. She landed on his shoulder. "What are you doing here, little bird?" he said. "I'm flying south," she said weakly. "South, where the sun shines, but I'm so cold and tired I can go no further." "I'm sure you don't want to stay here," said the robot. "I'm rubbish." But the bluebird just shivered and said nothing. "There is a space where my heart used to be," he said gently. "You can sleep there if you like." And there's the bluebird nesting, a nest of wires. So the bluebird settled down to sleep on a nest the robot made. And as the robot looked out into the night, he was astonished to feel as if he had a warm, living, beating heart. And when the bluebird fluttered, he felt as if his own heart were fluttering. Well, the story goes on, and it's a lovely story of their relationship and the bluebird relying on the robot for help and the robot rising to the challenge and sacrificing himself for the bluebird. They have a lovely relationship, and the robot discovers, of course, a bit like the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz, that he has a heart after all. It's a beautiful story, lovely language, really rich in language, and great for talking about some of the issues involved in friendship, such as sacrifice and patience and dependence, and asking for help when needed. Anyway, I urge you to get this. It's fab. All his books are fab. Do try. There's a great one about chocolate, the name of which escapes me now, but it's a fabulous book all about chocolate. The Robot and the Bluebird, David Lucas. It's wonderful. Give it a go. Bye for now.